Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, March 5th, 2019, and I am Channa Parvin. A partnership with Blue Cross Blue Shield, the possibility of a new measure on the November ballot, and increasing gas prices. These stories and more coming up on Texan TV News. In campus news, Tarleton State announced on Friday that it will be joining a collaboration with Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas to launch a research project to detect fraud in healthcare claims. Tarleton was granted $1 million from BCBS Texas to help advance academic research to address the critical issues created by gaps that lead to a high-cost healthcare system. Along with Tarleton, Blue Cross will be working with 10 other research institutions across the state to study a range of healthcare challenges. This award was presented at Gala that was hosted early last month. In local news, according to the Stephenville Empire Tribune, a group of citizens are working towards a motion that would eliminate the need for private club permits, paving the way for liquor sales in Erath County. Philip Greer, who owns a local cafe, stated that this would eliminate an outdated law in Erath County and will help the economic growth. The group will have 60 days to gather 4,000 signatures. After the signatures are verified, the measure will be presented to Erath County Commissioners. Upon approval, the motion will be voted on in November. Only registered voters can sign the petition. In state news, the Stephenville Empire Tribune reports that Texas gas prices are continuing to rise as they have been for the past week. Gas Buddy's daily survey recorded the average is $2.18 today at over 13,000 stations, resulting in a 22.3-cent increase from last month, but still lower than last year at this time. Gas Buddy also reported the lowest gas price is $1.86 per gallon, ranging to the most expensive $3.19 per gallon. Patrick Dehan said gas prices continue to heat up across much of the country over the last week, as every area of the country has now stated the first step in transitioning to summer gasoline prices. In national news, the cold weather we have been experiencing recently may be a shock to those of us here in the South, but up north they have taken full advantage of the wintry conditions. North Woodstock, near New Hampshire's, is home to castles, tunnels, caverns, and a 97-foot slide, all made completely of ice. For more information about this winter wonderland, we turn to an AP video.
Inside these walls at 15-foot intervals, there's a series of 73 sprinkler heads that's all hooked up to a manifold. What we do basically is, after we've done that, once it gets cold enough, we turn that water on. We've set up what we call icicle farms, which are basically like chain link racks that we spray water on to grow icicles. We harvest the icicles and then we place them around the sprinklers. Once we turn the sprinklers on, the water starts freezing to those icicles. The water eventually freezes and starts making them grow together. They get bigger and bigger and thicker and thicker. Once they're thick enough, we place another layer of icicles on top of that and another layer on top of that, and basically grow the castle about 2 to 3 feet at a time. When it's nice and bright outside, you get this really great glacier blue, which is really cool because you don't really see this color of ice, anywhere except for, naturally formed glaciers or when something artificial like this is put up. When the movie Frozen came out, that was a huge boost because now everyone's like, oh, we get to see like an actual ice castle. I can't tell you how many proposals I've seen so far in the castle, and I've seen some really interesting approaches to it. But it's cool to be, a part of somebody's life like that.
So we've been going ever since the first year, and then last year was like his deadline. So he took me to the ice castles again and proposed because that was our special place.
In international news, women's rights activists from 128 countries are launching a public campaign for an international treaty to end violence against women and girls. This is expected to affect 35% of females worldwide, according to the United Nations. The campaign is led by a Seattle-based nonprofit called Every Women's Treaty. Every Women's Treaty co-founder Lisa Shannon told the Associated Press that violence against women and girls is the most widespread human rights violation on earth. We cannot make progress as a species without addressing violence against women and girls. For more information about this topic, you can go to everywomen.org for more of today's national and international news. We turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. The White House calls a House investigation of President Trump and his administration disgraceful and abusive. House Judiciary Committee Chair Gerald Nadler says possible obstruction of justice, corruption, and abuse of power are being probed. Weather officials say the tornado that struck eastern Alabama had 170-mile-per-hour winds. At least 23 people were known dead, but dozens more remain missing early Tuesday. Kim Jong-un is back in North Korea after his summit with President Trump. The train ride back from Vietnam took 2.5 days. First Lady Melania Trump went to Microsoft's campus near Seattle to promote her Be Best initiative. She saw technology that limits screen time and website access for teenagers. Rita Foley, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
In sports, according to the Associated Press, the Dallas Cowboys are placing the franchise tag on DeMarcus Lawrence for the second straight year. Their star defensive end doesn't appear to be in a rush to sign the lucrative one-year contract this time. This offer would include $20.5 million, which is 120% more than he made under the tag last season. For today's weather forecast, we turn to Caitlin Cox.
Good afternoon, Texans. My name is Caitlin Cox. It's a sunny day here on campus, with a high of 45 this afternoon and a low of 25 tonight. The wind chill is about 25 right now, and it's 35 degrees. Thank you.
This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of our latest local, state, and national and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Caitlin Cox, Joseph Seaman, and Colty Wright. Have a great day, Texans.